Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to How to Wednesday. We do this every Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern time. If you're watching us live on Facebook, that means I'm like over here to the right. I got like, the little live button above me. You can come on over and join us by going to nowsite.online. We do this every Tuesday and Wednesday, right? It's like How to Tuesday, How to Wednesday. And basically what this is I'll go over a bit about what we do here at Nowsite. I'll share with you a few things, and then you get to ask any question that you want about Nowsite, right? So anything that you want, nothing's off the table, you can ask it. And I'll show you exactly how to do the things maybe that you're struggling with here at Nowsite, okay? Yesterday, we had some requests for the team section. So today, just for a bit, which is kind of odd, we're going to focus on one of the sections of Nowsite, which is the team section, but that doesn't mean that you can't ask whatever question that you'd like as well, okay? A little bit about what's happening, what's going on, all the news, and to fill you all in. Well, you can always find our latest updates on October2023.now.site. It's always the month and then the year. So if we were in November, just as an example, right? We would go to November 2023.now.site. If it was December, we'd go to December 2023.now.site. If it was September, we'd go to September 2023.now.site. However, it's October, so we go to October 2023.now.site, and that will always be updated in real time for you guys with all the latest and greatest things that are happening. Speaking of latest and greatest things, tomorrow, Thursday, October 19th, is when we will release myAI messages, so you do not want to miss that. It's at 12 noon. It's also right here at nowsite.online. Okay? Everybody got it? So latest updates, October 2023.now.site. Cool? All right. I like to show things specifically from the app. I know you guys do myAI Live daily with Elizabeth, who's fantastic. I want to, show a bit from inside of your desktop, and then also in the app in case you have questions either way, and kind of give you some great tips on hosting. So inside of your account, when you log in to your account, you have this create a social post and write a message or reply. And this is kind of where people are sticking in at inside of their desktop when they log into their Nowsite account. So under create a social post, you can see caption and suggested image, caption my image, short text only post, caption my video, and then on Thursday or tomorrow, you'll see a blog post or a long text post here. Okay, that's one of the updates for tomorrow. You get to hear it first here. Write a message or reply. So you now have comment on a social post, which I hear is helping a ton of people create more thoughtful comments, get some more engagement. And then you also have some cold outreach in this section. This section will be updated tomorrow with reach out to someone who has liked my post. Okay, under the message section. So you'll have even more opportunity inside of this section here to make it really, really simple. Okay. Just here, right? I want to kind of take a poll of what your favorite things are. So I'm just going to ask really quickly. Don't drop it too quick. Drop me a 1 if you, love creating a social post, right? If that's your favorite thing. And drop me a 2 if you like the comments, right? Commenting on a social post. So which one is your favorite thing to do? Are you a number 1 or are you a number 2? Are you a number 1 or are you a number 2? Let's see here in the chat. We have Chris Deal who says 2. Cheryl Clow, sounds kind of like Cheryl Coco. I didn't set it up that way. That's really her name. Cheryl Clow says 1. The Apex gives me a 1. Karen says 2. Ariel says 2. Rita says 1. Lori says 1. Joe, the pet wellness coach. If you find Joe and you see Joe, she has the greatest 2 dogs behind her. It's very distracting. Very distracting background. You'll find Joe, who is the pet wellness coach. She says 2. Very distracting background. Thank you, Joe. Knox says 1. Wes gave me a 1. Peter a 1. FW 1. Cindy says, I'm just getting started. I'm a 1. Add 1. Vicky 1. Marilyn, a little cheating there going on. Marilyn said 1, 2. Right? 1, 2. Uh-oh. Love it. 1, 2. Kind of a mixed review of the 1 and the 2. I don't know what's happening there. The Apex was going. So we're going to give you a pricing update, Michael Pendleton. Hi. Tomorrow. So good question. More info tomorrow on the pricing change. Oh, yeah. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I struggle with meaningful comments sometimes. Find this very helpful. Joe, me too. I'm like, I just want to be like, yeah, all right, whatever. 1, 2, 3. Need to get more practice on making comments. LOL, says Sam. And Dorea says 2. Now, Dorea was a huge component of the number 1 when the number 1 was out. She was creating social posts and telling us how much her engagement went up. Now we got her switching to the dark side of the number 2. So I want to hear from somebody who chose number 1 on why they love number 1, if they would like to share. And then I want to hear from somebody who chose number 2 and why they, you can choose, Marilyn. You did not choose. You gave me a 1 and a 2. I feel like that's cheating. Anybody want to share? I'm teasing you, Marilyn. I think it's fantastic, but Marilyn went like, I don't know which one, so I'm going to choose both. Go ahead, Marilyn.
I'm going to talk about the posting because number 1, because I didn't post regularly on social media. Well, I did, but they were pretty lame posts because I just had to get something out every day and it just wasn't the greatest. And now I'm posting amazing posts and I can edit them, and I'm over the top pleased with this system. And the reason I put both is because I love creating the posts and I love commenting on other people's stuff. And now I can do both, and I can do both well. And thank you. I can't say enough about this program.
Oh, I love it. That was super sweet. Thanks for letting me tease you a bit too. You know, I love you. It was great. Peter also said you had to, she had to answer both 1 and 2, and she already decided to, Peter. She took it from us. Who my friend Peter I got to meet yesterday, and you know, we got to hang out. Peter, nice to see you again. But I love it. I love it. She was like, let me give you a 1 and a 2. Fantastic. Rita, how's it going? Rita, I can't hear you.
Rewind. I just absolutely love it because I don't have to think anymore. I'll read what it wrote and I'm like, that's exactly what I wanted to say. It's almost like listening to a song that you hear and you love the lyrics and you say, this is how I feel about you, but I couldn't express it in the words. And this is what it does. It makes me look like the shining star professional that I am.
I really love this analogy. Like, that really connected with me. I don't know about you, but put a Rita here in the comment if that really, oh, Joe, what are we doing, Joe? Joe, get out of my brain, get out of my head. Joe and I are on a whole new vibe here. It's fantastic, right? I really love that analogy. I totally understand it. I've listened to a song and I'm like, that's exactly how I feel. However, I could have never written that, but it's perfect. And I am singing in the car as loud as I can to that song. Don't mess with me. I am doing it all. I am Beyonce. Look out. No, I'm just playing. But Rita, that was perfect. My mixtape is coming. yo, this is the best. That was great. Rita, thank you so much for sharing. I think that was fantastic. I really connected with that. That was an amazing analogy. I love it. Chris Deal. Chris is going to give me the argument for number 2, right? Chris, I noticed she was like one of the first comments. Chris, tell me why 2 were commenting on other posts.
I don't think it's an argument though. I'm with you. I would see somebody post something, or I would post something and somebody would comment something and I'd be like, great, fantastic, wonderful. Yeah, you're just like, wow, is that the best you got? This commenting dives deeper into my brain than I can go by myself. Yesterday, a lady that I've been friends with on Facebook commented that she has a job interview today. And instead of me saying, fantastic, good luck, whatever, hey, thumbs up, you got this. Yeah, I went to the commenting and it created a post. And even though she has a job interview today, she finally asked me about my opportunity. And I have an overview with her. So, even though she's going for a job, I know she's still looking for something else. I don't think that would have happened without the commenting because of what it created for me. So I'm all about it. I ain't ever personally commented on anybody's anything anymore. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm using the technology.
That was awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Chrissy. Congratulations. I hope we could all understand exactly where Chris is coming from, because I have so many times, like, Chris is not alone. I have been like, great, congrats, awesome. Just because it's hard to find those words, right, to create that meaningful comment. But we saw how far her meaningful comment went today. And meaningful comments really do go a long way. If you look here in the chat, this is from my friend Earl. Hey, Earl. Peter, hi. That's my friend Peter. Hey. I've just been following you around there, Peter. He has such great energy. But Earl Scott says, I was already getting great engagement on my post, but now that I'm doing more commenting, oh my gosh, my algorithm is going bonkers. I'm seeing so many more people interacting with my post that wasn't. That's fantastic. Congratulations, Earl. I really, really love it. And I really connect with that one too, right? I know how important it is, that law of reciprocation, and I'm commenting. So Chris, I'm with you. I really, really love that. I love our Rita analogy that we have going on. We're writing songs, or those songs that we connect with that we would have never written. Frank, hi. My son's name's Frank.
Hi. I just signed up like 12 hours ago.
Congrats. We're happy.
Yeah. I put a 1. I was FW by accident. It's easy for me to make content. I've been making it consistently for like 10, 11 months, but I'm so lazy with like commenting.
Oh.
Like sometimes when you're getting blasted with comments, and I'm just like, I can't even think of like something good for you and good for you, but besides, great inspiration or something.
It's funny to me, Frank, because I feel the same. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. And it's like, hopefully with creating content now, it's like I create more stuff that converts instead of just, I don't know, if you catch my drift.
For sure, because I think we learned that from Chris, right? Even though we're not, there's this opportunity to convert a conversation into a relationship, or to get more meaning from somebody who knows that you're actually thinking of them, where your congrats or your like, yeah, good job doesn't go nearly as long of a way. So Frank, I think you hit the nail right on the head, and congrats, welcome. We're glad that you're here, and that's a fantastic name, Frank. Thanks. All right, Joe, look. Joe, you're gonna have to unmute. We're gonna have to have a moment. Joe is just saying this thing that I would say here in the chat. Joe and I are catching a vibe, but check out Joe's background. She has an awesome background. And before you get started, Joe, and share, can you just tell us what kind of dogs are in the background of your picture?
So this one here is a German Shepherd Basset Hound mix, or was. We lost her about 2 years ago, unfortunately. And this one here, we're not positive. We haven't had the blood tests done, but we're pretty sure he's a Border Collie Australian Shepherd mix.
Yay, where are my dog lovers at? Give me a 5 here in the chat if you love dogs. Me too. I have 2 of them. They're fantastic. Joe, I love your background. Thanks so much for sharing. And let me learn a bit about you, Joe. So sorry, you were saying, but I took over. 1 or 2. Joe, tell me about it.
So I was definitely a 2. Knowing what I know about the Facebook algorithm and how it works, while posting yourself is important, more than that actually is interacting with both people who comment on your posts and other people's posts. The more you interact with other people's posts, the more people will begin to believe you have a connection. The algorithm will believe you have that connection with those people and that they're going to want to see what you are showing. And so then they begin to show it to those people and also potentially to their networks. So, and Facebook values comments that are 6 words or more. So that's something else to remember. And also remember the thumbs up is kind of like a fuck you. So do a heart, do a smiley, do a laugh, whatever, do something other than the thumbs up if you really want to help people out.
Joe, I love it. Joe is my soulmate. Y'all just don't know it yet. Joe, I love it. How many times have I told you? Right? Or somebody sends you that in a message, you're kind of like, yeah, all right, I'm catching your drift there, buddy. So we're going to do lots of hearts with our amazing comments that are 6 words or more. And we're going to start to create better relationships, just like Joe shared with us, just like Chris shared with us, and just like Frank did, right? What we're doing is creating that relationship and really standing out amongst our peers. And the algorithm is going, wow, look at this person commenting. Wow, look at all of these people that this person is touching. Weston, tell us what you really think, Joe. Joe is a straight shooter. We love you, Joe. Thank you so much for sharing. We have Cheryl Clow. That is actually Cheryl. That's Cheryl's real name. I didn't set her up with that. We're just cool like that. Cheryl Clow and Cheryl Coco. Let's go, Cheryl Clow.
Good morning. This has definitely been a blessing for me each and every day. I used to look at the comments and I'd see all the comments and I would just look on the comments and see what people did. And I did the same thing. Okay, thumbs up, congrats, whatever, but never really getting into the person. So now I can move from step 1 to step 2 and start making some meaningful comments on people's posts, and maybe my algorithms will start to work.
I love it, Cheryl. I love that positivity and really just saying, I am going to take that next step. Look, we have the STAR system that we're working toward for this month. If you're not sure what that is, we're going to talk all about it tomorrow when we launch myAI messages, which is amazing. We're putting all of this together for you because it really takes 3 steps to become that star and to become confident and to really get into this groove of being the social seller that you can be, right? And becoming confident. And that all starts with, are you posting great, relevant content that people love to see? Not just things like 80% off my business today, get my skincare, I have the best thing ever, but we're letting people get to know, like, and trust us through our posting, which is awesome. Our next step is to comment on other people's posts, that law of reciprocation, that algorithm that Joe is talking about, that moment that you get to say, hey, I'm writing something thoughtful, something meaningful, something amazing to you. And we just heard the way that Chris used it unintentionally, but to convert that thoughtful comment into a conversation that goes even further, right? I know that you care about me. Hey, guess what? I'm open to learning more about what you do, which is very powerful in the comments. And then to take those comments and our next step, which we release tomorrow at this time, make sure that you're here, is that message, right? Are you taking this moment and are you saying, hey, thank you so much for liking my post, and taking that relationship and taking it just a bit further into the message section and getting to know somebody and being a great listener and a great conversationalist, right? So these are the points that make you a star on social media, doing step 1, step 2, step 3, and bringing this all together. What I love about what we're sharing right now is even the results that we're getting from step 1. The little, you know, kind of, I like 2, I like 1 better. It's all in good fun because they're both extremely helpful to us, right? Even if we tease Marilyn all the way with you can't choose 1 and 2, right? They're both really, really helpful. I do want to hear from Lawrence and Marilyn and Keith, but I will share with you guys, we have had like a special request to go through the team section. We're going to share a bit about the team section, and of course, talk as much as you want about myAI. So Lawrence, on over, and of course, at the end, we'll give you time to ask as many questions as you'd like. Hey, Lawrence.
Hello there, Coco.
Hi.
The AI companion. I noticed there's something else on the bottom.
This is like a Zoom thing. This AI companion has nothing to do with Nowsite.
Yeah, but what does it do?
I'm not, you know, all the way up to date on all things Zoom with the AI companion. I'm sure we can Google it and find out more about the AI companion on Zoom, but I think it has to do with like translations and things.
Thank
Okay,
you.
but yeah.
That's all.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Marilyn, did you come back to do, you know, 1 and 2? Maybe I'm teasing you, Marilyn. What's
I
happening?
came back to tease you back. Just kidding. My friend Deanna Waters is on, and I'm wondering if she still has her question. She can't put her hand up, so I'm wondering if she still has her question. Deanna?
Marilyn, nothing like being new, and, or Deanna, nothing like being new and your friend being like, Deanna, you got a question? Deanna, are you there?
Mooch here. Okay. Yeah, I was having, I think it was answered at the beginning where I would send out an AI where they put a good message and a good photo that I could use, but it wouldn't let me use the photo. So then I'd have to go in and use one of mine instead. I think what you have to do is when it shows you the photo, you have to copy it into your download. Is that it? So that then you can go and get it?
Hi, Deanna. It's nice to see you, by the way, and thanks for letting us chit chat with you. I love your question. Are you talking specifically from the app or from desktop? I'm assuming from desktop.
Desktop. Yeah.
Why don't we go through it together so that everybody can see it? So we're not just talking about it, but we can kind of visualize it together, if that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to share my screen, but I'm going to do something just a bit different. I'm going to share like the entire screen because I think in the past, what's happened is people can't see the folder that I'm sharing or showing. So just a second while I share the entire desktop. Okay. So now that you can see like, wow, that's her entire screen. When you create the post, I'm just going to click on surprise me, okay?
Yeah.
And then, oh, of course. Hold on, let me try something. Let me do a little refresh here.
Yeah.
So shocked that I'm sharing my entire screen, maybe. What I'm going to do, or what I'm hoping to do, is when I click on post that you actually see kind of the download section. So I'll just say, what do you want your post to be about? Being grateful for everything. I'm just going to choose that and click to generate. I may need to log out and log back in, but I'm going to give this one a shot.
Is this one to include a photo too?
Yeah, so I asked for caption and suggested image.
Good.
For this post here. Let's see. My goal is to get you that image so that we can kind of see it together.
Yeah, thank you.
So ultimately, when the image comes up and I click to post, it automatically goes into the downloads folder for me. I just need to go into that downloads folder to post. So see this one here? I'm going to switch to Instagram real quick, but it says gratitude. It's more than just saying thanks. It's about celebrating every moment and recognizing the value in each experience, right? So here, okay, when I click to get started, right, it goes directly into my downloads, and we got to follow this little pop-up that you see here, right? So we're going to go to Instagram. We're going to create a post, and we're going to add the image from the downloads and then paste the text. So I'm going to go to post, and it's going to open up Instagram for me, okay? Here, I'm going to click to create, and watch when I select from my computer, we can see it in the downloads, right? Like just give me a yeah or if you can see it.
Yeah, okay, so it automatically goes to my downloads.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to share. So when you see my entire screen, you can see it in the download. There's nothing extra that you need to do. It just automatically goes into the download section, and then you can open it, right? I'm gonna just change maybe the size here. Click next, and then I'm just gonna paste, okay?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna click to share. And now I've created the post. So hopefully it's kind of easier for you to see exactly where that image goes.
Yeah,
Coco,
really.
when you when you do it in Facebook, there's that little plus sign in order to put the image in. We couldn't get the plus sign to pull up the image, and we're wondering why not.
We're just going to share the whole desktop, okay? So I'm going to click to get started. See it download again, right? I'm going to click to post. It's going to open up Facebook, and then here it goes to what's on your mind. And it's right here, right? Photo, video, add your photo. There's my Facebook. Cool.
That looks even easier than what I do.
Yeah. It doesn't come up to that. I haven't had it come up like that with download. I have to go to my own download to get it.
I see.
You know, when you close that box, Deanna, that's your downloads.
Yeah.
We can talk about it after.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. I hope that helped. I hope that helped everybody. Deanna had a great question. And look, sometimes we're looking for that image or we're not sure where to go. And Deanna, thank you so much for a great question. It's great to hear from you. And Marilyn, you've done a great job kind of pulling Deanna out. I've seen you on the side, Deanna. I haven't gotten to pick on you, so I'm glad that you let me do it today. So thank you so much, and happy posting. Okay. We have Keith Davis. Keith, what's happening?
Hey, how you doing?
No, how you doing?
Good, good. I had stepped back for a while. I own a brick and mortar business out here in Oakland, California. So
awesome.
a lot of things, but when you came out with AI, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yes. I do pretty much everything from my iPhone. I even, I have a, updated phone with like a terabit. And
Cool.
so I just want to, when I want to do I have to do everything from my laptop because I travel a lot and I'm everywhere?
So I'm going to just show you how to do it from your phone. How about that?
Okay. Yeah, because now what happens is sometimes I did what you did and it comes up with that error message. What happens when that error message comes up?
I would just maybe the AI is running a bit slow or something. So I would just kind of refresh and give it another try because that's what I did. And then,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my cell phone screen. And what we're going to do is we're going to just like kind of post right directly from our phone. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So this is my cell phone, right?
Yes.
You can download the Nowsite app from your App Store or Google Play Store, and you're going to log in with the email address that you use when creating an account. So you have all of these options here. You can do a caption and suggested image. You can caption your own image, caption your own video. or you can do a quick or a short text only post here. I'm going to use my favorite button in the world, and that's my Surprise Me button. I'm going to use it right from the app. And when I click on Surprise Me, it's going to give me a great post that I can post on social media. It's going to give me one for Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and X in seconds. So I'm going to show you as soon as that post comes up, and we're going to post to one of our favorite platforms. Okay.
Now, all of my social medias have to be activated before I can do anything, right? Correct?
You just, having the app to that social media platform helps, right? So if you're posting on Facebook, make sure you have the Facebook app. If you're posting on Instagram or LinkedIn, make sure you have the app and you're like logged into the app.
Oh, yeah, it's good on the phone. Thank you.
Yeah. So here, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X. How do you do it, right? So all I do is I click the post, and then it tells me the directions that are here. So try my best to pay attention to those directions. I know a few of us, we kind of read past those. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to click to post, and it's going to open up LinkedIn for me. Okay. So there it goes. It opens up LinkedIn to make it really simple for me. And I'm going to go and follow the directions that it gave me, which was post. Okay. So I'm going to click this bottom right here. See where it says post at the bottom?
Okay.
Click it.
Person detected near your spotlight cam.
Okay. I'm going to add my photo that's automatically downloaded into my phone's photos. So there's nothing that I need to do, right? And I'm just going to paste the caption here. And then, bing, I post.
Wow, that's easy.
That's easy, right? I love doing it from my phone. Makes it super simple, okay? So just like that, bam, I posted. And it's the same for each platform. Really recommend everybody get out there, download the app to your phone, because you're supposed to post multiple times on social media a day, right?
Yeah.
And you could be out and about, hanging out. You could have just taken the perfect selfie, but now you need the perfect caption to go with it. You could have been out with a girlfriend and you could have ate the perfect meal, and you're like, man, this thing is good looking, right? Like I took a great food pic, but we want to have that perfect caption too. Okay.
Yeah, because the reason my 68th birthday is on Friday, I'm going to Puerto Vallarta. So when I'm always, when I went to Cabo a couple of times, this year or whatever, I'm always traveling. So when I'm taking these pictures and captions.
Wait, we lost you. You muted now. We lost the whole picture. I get it though. I think he was saying like, I'm out and about, I'm in that moment and I take these great pictures and then I kind of forget to post, which happens, right? Or I miss that opportunity to post, right? From all these great images that are kind of just stacked on my phone that I've kept. Thank you, Keith. Joe, what's up? What is happening?
Okay, so one, I just wanted to follow up on what you were talking about with the images and people having trouble finding it. If you don't know where your images are saving on your computer, if you saw that little pop-up that came when it was downloading to Cheryl's computer, when it did that automatically, you can just click on that before it disappears, and it will open it up in the folder where it is, and you can see where it's saving those images on your computer. Just look at the folder thread at the top of the window that it opens up. So yeah, so I just wanted to throw that out there. And then I had a question. When you are doing the Surprise Me posts, at this point in time, is there any way to designate any parameters about what kind of surprise you're getting, like which business it's attached to, or, is it a value post or a gratitude post or something like that?
All right. So, okay. I'm going to give you like a little inside secret to kind of formulating your own surprise me with a bit of parameters. Okay. All right. Look, I'm a typical, I click the surprise me post and I run, but I understand those parameters too. If you don't mind, I'm going to show you from my phone. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. So here's what I do. This is like, it's kind of surprised me. It's a little less surprised me, but instead of clicking on surprise me, I click caption and suggest image. Okay. You with me, Joe?
Yep. Sorry, I had muted.
And it's kind of like surprise me. So see these post settings that are down here?
Yeah.
I'm going to edit the post settings. And here I can choose the objective. So I can choose it to be an inspiring post, right? And then if I want to, I can choose a business profile. I can choose from this post settings. Now, what I do in what do you want this post to be about?
Ha! Beautiful.
Don't mess with me, Joe. I'm just kidding. But you'll find that you can click the surprise me in there and you can kind of set some parameters, whether that be about your business or, hey, I want this to be inspiring or educational or entertaining, right? And then when you just, but it's always under the suggested, the caption and image that I kind of, do that little fun trick with. It's like, I want it to surprise me, but on a certain subject.
Yep, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
Cool. Thanks, Joe. Denise, Devo, what's happening?
Oh my gosh, I am loving this so much. I just want to tell y'all, I do posting parties, and this is going to be such a game changer because, with the algorithms, you have to be commenting and doing all that stuff within the first 24, 48 hours, but really 90 minutes is what they recommend. So the other day I was at a posting party, and within, oh my gosh, I think it wasn't even 20 minutes, I did the whole group. It was amazing. So easy. I just love how easy you guys are making this and so much fun. Oh my gosh. Love it. And shout out to Joe. We have our first virtual coffee on Friday. I cannot wait. It is going to be awesome.
Awesome. Congrats. Love it. Lori, right? What is a posting party? I have a guess, but we're going to hear what's a posting party.
More, oh my gosh, posting parties are phenomenal. We all get together, let's say all 94 of us get together. We learn about how to do these posting parties. We normally do it on LinkedIn, but if you have Facebook, whatever, we post wherever. And then we all comment on each other's posts. And of course, we are not going to give the finger. We are going to give hearts. Whatever, but not that finger.
All right, that's funny. Okay, so I love it. I'm gonna explain a bit. We should host our own posting parties just for you, Denise and Joe. I love it. So we'll figure out.
We should. I could host a weekly Nowsite posting party.
Posting party. I love it. So basically, what she's saying is a posting party is a bunch of people that get together and they're creating a post. Hopefully they're using myAI so they're not sitting there overthinking, and it does take 20 minutes because dang, that's a long time to think about a post. They're posting and then they're kind of what we call like juicing each other's posts or giving their post some love and loving as many posts as they like so that that post gets attention. I love it, Denise. I love it, Joe. Cheryl, I posted in 3 of the 4 but got lost on X. Can you do a post on X? I'll do a post on X next time for you guys, Karen. Great idea, posting party. Love it. Love, love, love posting party. We're going to do Richard, Frank, and then I'm going to just spend a few minutes on Teams because this was a big request, okay? So Richard, Frank, Teams. Richard, what's happening? Hi.
I'm probably the only person that doesn't know how to do this, but I've done it before, but now I don't know how to download, say, the Nowsite app on my phone. How do you do that?
Okay, I'll show you. Ready? I'm just going to delete mine so that you can see me download mine. If that's okay. Cool?
Sounds okay.
So give me a second so I can delete it. We can all follow along. So if you don't have the Nowsite app, right? This is your sign. This is your moment to shine. Okay, we're all gonna go get it together. Okay, all right. So let me share my screen. On Zoom, yeah. Here we go. Share. Okay, so top left is my app store. You have your app store or your Google Play Store. App Store, Google Play Store, right?
Okay.
Go into it and search for Nowsite Marketing. I'm gonna search. It's gonna load. See it right here? This is the one. I'm gonna click to download it. Come on, phone. And then it'll download. Hopefully it'll move a little bit faster kind of through this. Let's go, let's do it. Then once it's downloaded, it's gonna test my patience. No, but once it's downloaded, you're gonna open it up and log in just like you do on desktop, okay?
Okay, I'll try that later.
That's
I
it.
have to go to the Play Store to and then put Nowsite in there to bring it up, eh?
You got it, that's it.
Sure sounds simple.
I
That's
love
what
it.
everything is that you know how to do, of course.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Richard, nice to see you. Frankie, or sorry, I didn't mean that. Sorry,
me whatever
I'm
you
so
want.
sorry, Frank.
It's all good.
No.
I guess I was already starting to think about ways to strategize. So I was, for the last Zoom, I was already poking around at the prospecting tab.
Yeah.
And I was already like bringing up random prospects, but I don't even know how to like use this to sort of funnel them.
Yeah. So this is great. Okay. So my friend Frank here is saying he found the prospects button, which is great because we have the world's largest searchable prospect database. And what you're able to do is you're able to search for prospects, maybe by interest or something like that, whatever it is that suits you. And then when you find that prospect, you can reach out to that prospect. Inside of your account, this is also known as here, inside of this section, let me show you.
Yeah.
It's in your, like, it's kind of like a cold outreach, right? Okay. So when you get a prospect, let me go to my prospect section because we're going to follow Frank. You can decide, right, what prospects you'd like to get, or you can do some targeting of your prospect. This is just something that I have in here. And I'm going to get a prospect and write a message.
So
And
I assume you have something of Forex, like an offer that you're trying to reach people with.
right, like this is just a demo, so I chose for it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay,
So
okay.
you would choose whatever it is that you would like. Okay. So I can view that contact here, and I can decide how I want to reach out to that contact, whether that be email, Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm going to say I'm going to continue through and write a message. I'm going to use that cold outreach here. And maybe I'm just going to, I don't know,
build rapport.
And it's trading Forex, right? So I'm going to click to generate the comment or generate the message here. And I'm going to choose to how I like to reach out is through LinkedIn. I think it has great results. So I would go right on over, copy to, this is super long. So I'm going to ask the AI editor to make it shorter, regenerate. So you can do a bunch inside of this section, but basically what it's helping you do in order to save some time here, right, is I can create a great message for this prospect, and I can decide how I want to reach out to that prospect using cold outreach, and it'll help me generate that message, whether it's via Facebook or LinkedIn or even email, right? However I decide to reach out. So
has it ever gotten to the point where you use the AI to do the whole conversation?
I love this, and that's kind of the entire thing, right? So soon you'll find that we're in the future, right, creating not only the opening, but even a reply, even the AI learning more about your business to help you throughout that entire conversation. So Frank, you're on the right track. Frank's like, I've taken my 11 hours of being here and I've
Right.
done it all.
And also, like, very quickly, let's say this particular webinar that you're doing right now, you wanted to filter people to it and you wanted to grab prospects. Like, do you have like a methodology for that?
So I would find people that were maybe interested in artificial intelligence or marketing, and I would invite them, obviously, in whatever way that you'd like to. I would invite them to join us on this webinar and just tell them the times and give them the link to the webinar.
And you can pack it out like with this AI tool.
You can decide whomever you want to reach out to with whatever business that you'd like, and of course, send them the info to that Zoom or the link or whatever it is that you want to.
Okay.
Got it, Frank?
Probably just get better with time with this one.
Just try it out.
Don't know where to start. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Vicky, what's happening?
Hello, my friend. How are you? I've got a question. You have me out using the app. I'm loving it. Okay, because I do.
Look at Vicky. Hold on. Let me tell you a little bit about my friend Vicky here. So Vicky gets on. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know nothing about nothing. Blah blah blah. All of a sudden, she's like trying to go down a rabbit hole of like, should I create websites? I'm like, whoa, Vicky, chill out. Let's just post. Now my friend Vicky is like, I'm doing it from the app. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm super proud of you, Vicky. Tell me more about all of your wins, Vicky. I love it.
Well, I do. I just love this so much. And because I don't like to write and I don't want to think about it. So I even commented on yours and I was like, and yes, I did use AI for this. What I can't find is how to do the comments on the app. I can't figure out where to send a message. I can only do it on my daggone laptop, and I hate doing Facebook on my laptop.
Look at you. Okay. I love it. Very soon, okay? Very soon the comments will come to the app. I love that you already know and that you're looking. Look at my friend Vicky getting ahead. Vicky's like, hold on, I need to use those comments. I promise you it is coming to the app, and I will make sure, look, I will phone you, I will ring you, I will call you and be like, yo, Vicky, look at this. It's time. It's time to run. All right. Awesome. Great question, Vicky. We do need to get to the team section. And I'm going to take Cindy, Pam, teams. Cindy.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, when you said that you were on the app, I don't see a place where you can fix what they wrote. You mentioned you regenerate it. Do you just start over or just give it more?
I just
direction?
Regenerate.
You just start over?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I regenerate on my phone. Yep. Good question.
And just give it better directions on what you want.
That's what I do.
Yeah. That's a big key on giving it directions on what you want, isn't it?
I always tell people, if you really want to do well in giving it directions and giving it what you want, and you're on your app, talk to it.
Yeah, I heard that yesterday. That was great. Yeah, perfect.
Talk to it.
Appreciate that. Yeah, it was really good. Thank you.
Thanks, Cindy. Pam, hi.
Hi, thank you.
Hi.
The prospects, my prospects are empty. So how do you get prospects added?
Great question. It depends on the plan that you're on. So prospects are available in the unlimited AI plan. If you don't have the unlimited plan, then you won't have access to prospects. I would recommend that if you are looking to make sure that you have prospects, maybe you don't, you're on this call and you want to lock that in before the price changes and increases, right? Because we're increasing those prices. You can see it on October 2023. You ask how you can upgrade your account to unlimited before the price changes. So currently unlimited AI, right, is $99. It's going to $149. You have the chance to kind of lock that in right now if you are someone who wants to get prospects and experience that. So Pam, I think it's a great question, and hopefully that helps. Just email support, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good question. All right. We're going to spend just a few minutes talking about the teams section because this was requested a bit yesterday. We kind of got into it and we wanted to learn more about teams. If you are an unlimited AI or unlimited customer, you have the opportunity to create multiple teams inside of your account, which is exciting. For those of you who are not sure what teams are, it's basically a place where you can house a bunch of content. You can invite people that you know, people that are Nowsite subscribers, to view your content, download your content, use your content anytime that you'd like, no matter what business it's for. So maybe you have multiple businesses, maybe you have multiple teams in multiple businesses. This can give you the opportunity to share your content with those team members, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen right now, okay? And there is this section right here that's called teams, all right? It's the team section. And under the team manager, when it loads, you can create multiple teams. And I'm gonna share with you how to add a brand new team. So I'm gonna add a new team and I'm gonna name this team Demo for training, just so that we can see it, okay? And you can decide if you want to allow your users to join without approval or they need your approval to join. So that basically means, hey, I want to make, like, every single person, I want to hit the approve button, kind of like what you would do in maybe Facebook or something. And then you could upload a team image. We don't have one. So I'm just going to say, create the team. And now I have this team created and it's called Demo for Training. Here I can always edit the team settings and I can send an invitation link. This invitation link is one that you can send to anybody inside of Nowsite so that they can join or easily find your team. If you'd like to join a team, you can also click join a team and search for that team as well. Now that you've created a team, okay, you can come right on over to this team content section. And you could decide the content that you want to add to make available for that team. That includes websites, email campaigns, you could do images and more. So when you click to add the section, you can add anything that you want. Say you want to add something to the website section. You can add a website. Mine just take a while to load because I have a ton. So let's just say I wanted to add a website here. I add it. Now everybody has access to this template. They can download it, they can use it however they want. If I have more sections to share, I can click add a new section. I can name the section, start here maybe, and I can create a description for that section. I can even add external content. So if there's a website I want somebody to visit, a video that I want them to watch, if there's an image that I want them to download, if there's anything that I want, I can add that content here inside of this team section. I'm the owner of this team, so I can change, add, edit, delete content inside of here anytime that I want, but all of my team members have access to that content to use anytime that they want as well. So I can decide how I want to, I guess, organize my content and then share it with my team members. So you can see if I am maybe the head of a network marketing team or insurance or real estate, whatever it is that you have, maybe you have a way that people get started really simply or easily, or you have content that you want to share, then you could add it to that team, invite anybody that you want to that team, and of course, share it. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Hopefully that helps if you have questions, though I'm going to take a few minutes. I know, Cindy, do you have a question? I see people sharing their teams.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Oh, 1 sec. I see people sharing their teams. Can you search teams to do that? So you can search for a team, right? So let's say here in your teams, right, section under team manager, you can search for any team you want. Like if you already know the name of a team or there's a team that you want to join, you can join a team and then you could search for the team, right? Just as an example.
You're sweeping the streets, I guess.
There, I don't know, there's a ton of teams, right? And then you can request to join. If that team is public, right? Let me just mute. If that team's public, Wes, or they allow users to join, you'll immediately have access to that content. If they wait to approve, then you'll have to wait to get approval to join that team. Okay, cool. Michelle, did you have a question?
Yes, I did. Thanks. Actually, I'm really glad Frank asked the question about the prospects because that was my main question. I noticed that they've removed the phone numbers from the prospects now. So I was, I was going to ask what's the best way to utilize the prospect section. I've been getting a bunch and then just emailing, emailing a batch at a time. Is it more effective to do like the message you did and have like one at a time?
So
be written for the person.
Let's just have like a discussion about it. Okay. So we're gonna, if someone reaches out to you, and email is effective. Like, I don't want to say like email is dead. Email is effective. People email every single day, but they are emailing every single day, right? They're on top of it. They're sharing their offer with you. They have got like an entire campaign going on, right? When you reach out to somebody on social media, it's meant to be social. You can have a connection with them. You can find something common. You could read their bio. You can figure out and formulate a way to get in front of them. You can start commenting on their posts. You can send them a message. It's easier to kind of create that relationship, especially on a professional site like LinkedIn as an example, where people are open to connecting with professionals. They're open to learning about other businesses. They're open to collaboration, is where I'm going to say you're going to get the most effective results. We've done challenges around this as well. And the most effective results come from, hey, can I take a minute and create a relationship with this person? So I would say above all the things is, I think LinkedIn is the most effective. And I believe sending that person a message and connecting and collaborating with them, they're most likely going to be open to that. So that would be the direction that I would steer you in.
Okay, great. And also, like, so when they come up with inactive, like some will show active and some will show inactive. What is
active and inactive? I believe is a setting that you create on your own, depending on the prospect. And that's if you set reminders to follow up with that prospect, you'll find them on the home screen here. Here, right? Like you'll find active prospects here with reminders to follow up.
Yeah, I'm just speaking about the ones like when I go and grab a prospect, it'll pull it into Nowsite for me and it'll say active or inactive.
I'm not sure why it would say active or inactive off the jump. I just know that the active are usually, scheduled for a follow-up there.
Yeah, I was wondering. I asked for it and I didn't get an answer. So, okay, no, that's good. I was just wondering about that because now, there's no phone number and stuff. So, I'll try LinkedIn.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thanks,
Karen.
Thanks. I thought it was me.
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
Maybe she did it.
So while Cheryl's gone, I'm gonna. People are talking about the phone numbers on prospects. I suspect that it's because the carriers have been cracking down on cold prospecting texts, and so they're not providing phone numbers anymore because people need to opt in for that.
I lost you guys. I'm sorry. Thanks, Joe. I was just. I think I kind of lost the internet there.
Meditating.
What was that?
You were probably meditating.
Richard, did you have a question though?
Well, that other lady, she asked about the active. I don't think if anybody isn't interested in your stuff, that name won't even show up there, but I could be wrong. But my question was about creating a team. If you can only create a team if you're a member of Nowsite, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So it forces people to join.
You got it.
Okay, thanks.
Good question. Thanks, Richard. All right, Chris Johnson. Hey, how are you?
I am doing fantastic. I'm running something through my head. A posting party?
Yeah.
What does that mean? How
Look, we're going to talk more about posting parties. I'm going to get with these guys. Maybe we'll create a posting party for everybody here, okay?
Okay.
We'll talk more about posting parties coming up. Cool? We'll have
Okay.
a party of our own, for sure. I love it. Any other questions, Chris? I mean it about, yeah. I'm with you, Joe. Thanks, honey. Chris, did you have another question, or was that the question?
No, that's it. I just want to know what it was.
Gotcha. I think it's basically a bunch of people that come together and they post, and they're sharing that post, and they're kind of juicing each other's engagement on the posts that they share, and that's a posting party. So we're going to get together and create our own kind of posting parties for everyone. And what are we going to do? We're never going to give the thumbs up like Joe said. Because we'll never forget that, Joe, ever in our lives. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Look, I had a blast hanging out with y'all today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Tomorrow at noon Eastern time, we're going to release myAI messages, which kind of brings the whole thing together. So if you were leaning toward one or you were leaning toward two, well, you have no idea what 3 is going to bring. I'm super excited for everybody that's here. We're creating stars on social media, and you are one of them. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you all tomorrow at noon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.